What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Amazon Ads Raw Daily. Today is Tuesday, and I think we are at episode 46. Insane. And I don't have any updates or news to share today. So I decided to talk about the Product Opportunity Explorer with you. I think we have not talked about that yet. So let's talk about it a little bit and let's see what this Product Opportunity Explorer can offer, what you can do in there, and how it might be helpful for you. First of all, the Product Opportunity Explorer can be found, if you have it. I'm not seeing that in all of the accounts. Therefore, if you have it, it's in the menu underneath the menu point growth and then Product Opportunity Explorer. So it's not in the brands and brand analytics section or advertising. It's underneath growth, where you also have like growth opportunities and so on. And the Product Opportunity Explorer is interesting because you can look for specific search terms. A specific search term is defined from Amazon also as a niche. So you would see, you can enter whatever you want when you open up that page, and then you'll find a couple of interesting metrics and interesting views for you. Let's dive into that. So for example, when I open the page here, I'll see kind of a couple of graphs, product count and average price and so on. But what I do see is, for example, Amazon gives me, for my category I'm in with my products, a widget where it says this is an increasing and this is a decreasing search from customers. So it tells me, for example, backseat extender for dogs seems to be a decreasing search volume in the last 180 days. It actually decreased by 2,500%. And also dog splash pad for large dogs seems to be decreasing in the last 90 days. What is increasing, for example, is 4th of July dog bandana. That has an increase in the last 90 days by 266%. And cat brushes with release button is also increasing by 1,000%. Now I can click on this niche, meaning on the search term, and then I would see a little more information about the niche. I would see the search volume. The search volume is from the last 360 days. So you see the whole year, basically, how much people are looking for this specific one. Then I'll see the search volume growth. And this is, and now it gets a little interesting and a little not very much understandable from my perspective as somebody who likes to analyze data and who likes to work with data. They give me the search volume on the last 360 days. They give me a search volume growth, but this is only on the last 180 days. And this already doesn't make too much sense for me. All right, then they give me a number of top clicked products, which means how many products are in this niche. Top click products means those products have cumulatively received 90% of clicks after customers entered any search in the niche. So that means the lower the number of top clicked products is, the less saturated this niche, meaning this search term, is. And eventually it's interesting for you to start advertising in this niche or to eventually come up with a product. Also, it gives me an average price. This is again for the last 360 days, and average units sold also for the last 360 days. So you'll see basically with this data how much people are in the market for this specific search term, how much sales are expected, how is the average price, so you can already kind of make some margin calculation if you want to launch something. And is this niche growing or not? And this is just like the introduction of the page. And then if you scroll down, you have a couple of more features. So there's a huge table which shows you the top click products from this niche, and it gives me, I believe this might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. And it gives me exactly the 16 they also showed me at the top. Products, I can see the main listing image, I can see the title of that product, I can see the brand, I can see the category it is in, I can see the launch date, so how old the product is. So for example, in the niche, I clicked on cat brush with release button. I can see that there's one product which was released in June 2015. Couple of products, or most products, have been released in 2021 or 2022. There's a couple which just have been released this year as well. And then I do see how much clicks did they got. I'm not 100% sure if the clicks, to what degree, for what time frame these clicks stand for. Click count is not actually, there's no information on what time frame that is, but it's kind of sorted by click count, so I can see which product has had the most total clicks or the highest click share, basically. And the click share again is for the last 360 days. Average selling price of the last 360 days. I can see total ratings, average customer rating, average BSR, average number of sellers and vendors for the last 360 days. So it gives me kind of a good overview of the market saturation. Do the products have a great review mode? Is it hard to eventually launch in this market, or eventually not? And then you can obviously click on all the individual items and deep dive. Not, maybe that's not obviously, but you can click on individual items, and then this opens a new page. And then for this new page, you would again see a little bit more information about the actual product. You can see the ASIN, the brand, product dimension, bestseller rankings, prices, offer depth, average FBA fee. I can see average referral fee. And then I see on a trend chart, I can see the bestseller rank of that product over time, over the last 360 days, for example. Or I can add total clicks, which is the last 7 days. And then I would see, let's see if that works. Somehow this is buggy, but yeah, I would see total clicks here as well, or click count over time. And then below this chart, I would see another table where it tells me what are other search terms, called niches again, where this product appears. And I can see it's in cat brush niche, or the cat brush customer need. And then search terms for this would be cat brush, cat hairbrush, cat brushes for indoor cats, cat brush with release button. And then I would see search terms for this, cat stuff, the mud studio, and so on and so forth. So I'll see search term suggestions, maybe not suggestions. I see what have customers looked for, where my product appeared, and what would be the search term. So you can also see how Amazon is kind of clustering search terms into customer needs, basically. And then for those clustered customer needs, you will see again clicks, total product click count, product click growth, percent of product clicks from niche volume, and so on and so forth. So you can then again deep dive into that niche and click again on the either customer need or the search term, and this would bring you one level deeper, or not one level deeper. That would bring you basically back to where we have started, and you would then be able to see again what products are ranking for this and reviews and so on and so forth. And this was just one of the many tabs you have there. So if you're on the product opportunity explorer, this is basically just the product and the search term overview. But there's more than that. There is 3 more tabs you can deep dive into. One is called Insights, insight about this niche. This gives you much more data for the last 360 days, 90 days, or today. It gives you the number of products, so you can see how many products have been added, top 5 product click share, top 20 product click share, average bestseller rank, number of brands, average review rating, average out of stock rate, average product listing quality, number of successful launches. Ooh, that would be interesting. A successful launch is defined by Amazon as a new launch in the past 360 days with an annualized revenue amount above 50K in the past 30 days. That's a successful launch. Average selling partner age in niche, and so on and so forth. So you can see very interesting stuff here. Could spend half of the day just clicking through all of these insights, and then make sure that you put them somewhere to analyze further. You can go into trends, which is another tab. Trends shows you, for example, search volume of that specific keyword you choose. This shows you the search volume by month over the last couple of months. It shows you again product count, so you would see have new products been added to this search term, basically average price and the conversion rate. So you can combine or not combine, you can compare your own conversion rate against the average category for that, and brand and selling partner count are also metrics available for you to look into. And the last tab, and then we have to close the session, and most likely I have to do another session where we go deeper into that specific tool. And I know for a podcast this is really not amazing. I'm just talking about all the individual things, and you're not seeing it. So I'll think about how we can solve this for the future. But the last thing is Customer Review Insights, which is a beta, and it tells you for your niche what are customers liking and not liking. So positive review snippets and negative review snippets, for example. And this is also clustered into topics. So from the review snippet, the Amazon machine learning algorithm, they clustered into different topics. So for example, positive would be something like brush quality, ease of use, pet friendly, hair removal, ease of cleaning, quality overall, cleansing. And this tells you, hey, people tend to like these features. Now, your job would be to make sure that you're calling out these features for your products if they are having these features. And negative reviews, for example, in this one, durability, compatibility, ease of cleaning, and ease of use. So you can see their ease of use and ease of cleaning are either positive or negative one. And this tells you for customers, it's important that the product is easy to use and easy to clean. And if you're thinking about launching a product, then make sure it's easy to use and easy to clean, and it's durable, and it's pet friendly, and it has a good brush quality, for example, for this specific one here. All right. I think with that, we close this session on Product Opportunity Explorer. Thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Here tomorrow. Bye-bye.